I guess it was, I never really, truly believed at the beginning that I have cancer. To say those words, and even now, really foreign. It doesn't sound right. I have cancer. It doesn't, Jody Cook and cancer doesn't sound right. Grew up in the country, Middle Stewiacke. I became a paramedic in 2004 and moved to Bridgewater, and I've been down there ever since. Once I finished up the chemo, that's when I was told, you know, that I was going to need 25 rounds of radiation, which would mean that I was going to be moving into Halifax. The fear of leaving all my friends down there to turn around and to come up here to go through radiation treatment where I have no family here, I was terrified. Because I live in Bridgewater, I was gonna have to either travel back and forth Monday to Friday every day, which just is not an option. It's way too exhausting, and unless you have somebody to drive you, which I'm sure many of my friends would have in a heartbeat, but I don't want to burden them with that.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Welcome back.
Thank you.
That was a good weekend?
It was an awesome weekend. 6 baseball games. We didn't win them all, but it doesn't matter, they had fun.
3:10 this week. Let me get your room key.
I finally came in and got to check in. It was amazing.
Thank you.
When you open the doors, it's like somebody puts their arms around you, gives you a nice warm blanket, gives you a tea, and says, welcome home. Cancer doesn't come with a roadmap of, this is how you're gonna feel at this point in time. It just doesn't. And then it throws this kind of thing at you where, okay, now you've got to pack up and move into a place that you have no idea what to expect. It's not like a hotel. It's not like a nursing home. They have beautiful blankets like they have at a nursing home, but they're filled with love here. You can basically run the place here. And I joke now that I'm running the show, and but that's obvious, that's not the way it is, but that's just how comfortable it is. There's so many different aspects of treatment that I thought was just specific to me until I got to sit and talk to another resident here, and she's like, oh, well, that's what happened to me. But it's that kind of, you know, all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's okay. You know, I've got somebody who knows what I'm going through. I've got some new family, you know. Thank God for this place, because there's been a lot of hurdles that I've had to go through just after getting here in the few short weeks that I've been here.
Come on in.
That if it wasn't for the staff here and it wasn't for even the patients that I'm, you know, living with here, it would have been really, really hard to get through it.
I will. Oh my goodness. I used to be a blonde. No longer.
No.
How many more treatments are you on?
This is my last week.
Is it really?
It is.
So let's give this one a try.
Let's
Let's
try
see
this
what
one.
this one. So this one's human hair.
Okay.
The joy of the human hair, of course, is we can tweak it with the color.
Yeah.
At any time. You can flat iron it, you can curl it, you can do anything like that with it.
Wow.
So that is...
Oh, that's... And it feels so nice.
Doesn't it feel awesome?
They're doing a group discussion today, so...
Okay.
There's a bunch of the previous residents, and I'm a current resident, and we're talking about how...
Your journey.
Our journey, yeah, exactly. I want to look good.
Well, the Lodge is an awesome place. I've been volunteering here for about 4.5 years. I call it my magic house. It's because
The staff here have been touched by cancer, whether it be family or what, and they've seen us all come in, and they know how we feel, they know how we're going to react, and God love them, they know exactly what to say to put your mind at ease. I mean, they're amazing. They're volunteers, and you know, like I said before, I wouldn't trade them for the world. They're wonderful.
We received the best news of our life. At the lodge, we got our news report back saying that our son was cancer-free.
You only have to have one person in your family or your life that has to go through cancer and needs to come to a place, and it will change them, for sure.
And as more and more people are diagnosed with cancer, the lodge is bursting at the seams. We turn away more people than we have room for. And the Canadian Cancer Society made a commitment a number of years ago that part of our support for Nova Scotians living with cancer was that we'd offer a facility for people to come stay. And now we need to expand it.